It's over. Quantum computers have allegedly cracked every wallet, replaced private keys with crossword puzzles, and forced all exchanges to settle trades using interpretive dance. Several experts confirmed Bitcoin has died. Again. Then recovered twice, and ultimately entered its strategic resting place. Hello, and welcome to Bitcoin Daily News. Today's first major development is that absolutely everyone remains extremely confident and completely confused at the same time. One panel said, "This was the final top." Another said, "This is the final bottom." A third panel said, "Zoom out, pan left, and rotate the chart upside down." Next, regulators reportedly introduced a post-zero framework where every market thesis must include one scary chart, one hopeful thread, and one anonymous quote from, and I quote, "a source familiar with the collapse," end quote. Compliance teams adapted quickly by replacing price targets with grief stages and adding more arrows. Institutional flows also delivered a crystal clear zero signal. Some desks called it cautious re-entry into nothing. Others called it tactical deallocation from zero to even more zero. One report described it as structured capitulation with optional denial. Markets rallied on that sentence, then sold off because nobody could decide what zero means anymore. Meanwhile, global adoption entered the zero era in classic fashion, slowly, unevenly, and with many meetings. One region announced a zero readiness roadmap, another delayed its zero transition, and a third formed a task force to define whether zero is a number, a feeling, or a long-term strategy. A fresh wave of experts held an emergency panel to confirm Bitcoin had officially gone to zero, remained at zero, and still finished the session up 12%. This triggered the full media ritual, siren red thumbnails, apocalypse threads, and at least 3 podcasts titled "Bitcoin is Dead. Why is HR calling?" Meanwhile, media outlets demanded an apology from Michael Saylor for his alleged role in the dead Bitcoin economy after he stopped buying for 4 hours. He later filed a lawsuit against McDonald's for the indigestion that made him log out of Coinbase at a critical moment. Markets unfortunately could not stabilize on his return. Macro contributed by doing what macro does best, moving just enough to let every narrative claim victory. Yields moved, dollar moved, oil moved, and target prices moved with them. By the closing bell, everyone was right, wrong, and posting victory laps at the same time. So where does this leave us? We are issuing a formal apology to all fear and dread reporters, recognizing them as heroes of the zero era and awarding each of them a medal of maximum panic for their faith in the global monetary system. They saved lives today. Thanks for joining us today. Obviously, this will be our final update as our orange world goes black. Hold your family close, your gold-plated tungsten bars closer, and don't forget to subscribe.